The movie begins in the forest with a group of hunters trying to catch a pack of wolves. The pack tries to escape because they have small wolves with them. At that moment, one of the wolves appears in front of the hunters to distract them and give the small wolves a chance to flee. However, there is a small wolf hiding in the grass, and when he sees the hunters kill his father, he becomes frightened and quickly runs away from the scene. After that, we move to a girl named Victoria, who is riding in a car with her father, Stephen, as they are moving to a new house near the forest. This move is due to the fact that her mother passed away 5 months ago, and since then, Victoria has not spoken at all, and her mental state is poor. When they arrive at the house, Victoria sits in her room feeling sad. Her father comes to talk to her and learns that her Uncle Terry has come to visit them, so she goes to greet him. At night, Victoria falls asleep on her father's lap, who feels sympathetic towards her because she is now alone and unable to forget her sadness over her mother. Stephen expresses his concern for her because she hasn't spoken for 5 months, but Terry interrupts and tells him that this is normal since she was very attached to her mother, and that over time, she will start to forget her sadness and will speak again. After a while, Terry goes to drive his car away. In the morning, Stephen wakes up to find that his car is broken down, so he fixes it and tells Victoria that he will go to the market tomorrow. He asks her to write down the things she wants so he can buy them for her, but she completely ignores him and goes to sit alone in the house. At that moment, he offers to take her for a walk in the forest, and Victoria agrees. They walk for a long time until they reach a high mountain, where Stephen tells her that he used to come here with her mother before she died. Victoria realizes that he is very sad about her mother's death and goes to hug him. However, after they descend from the mountain, they are surprised to find that they are lost and do not know where they parked the car. They go to a farmer near the forest who might be able to help them. The farmer gives them some water to drink, and while Stephen goes to wash his hands, Victoria sees a small box containing the little wolf we saw at the beginning of the movie. She thinks it's a dog and starts petting it. The farmer then talks to her and tells her that he found this dog lost in the forest and named it Mystery. When he notices that she loves the dog, he decides to give it to her as a gift. Victoria takes Mystery in her bag and gets into the farmer's car with her father, as he takes them back to where they parked their car. When they return home, Victoria enters her room and takes out Mystery from the bag, playing with him. Suddenly, she hears her father Stephen calling for her, so she quickly hides Mystery in the box so that her father won't see him. She continues hiding the wolf from him. The next day, she prepares herself to go to school and goes to put Mystery in the closet. When she arrives at school, she talks to Stephen and tells him that she has started liking their new home. This shows that she has finally spoken again. Stephen learns that he will come pick her up after school. When he leaves, he meets a girl named Anna and they get acquainted. At the same time, Mystery comes out of the closet and starts playing with Victoria's toys, making a mess of the whole room. When Victoria returns from school, she plays with Mystery in her room. Stephen comes in to check on her and sees Mystery. He asks Victoria where she got him from. She tells him that a farmer gave it to her as a gift, and asks him not to take it away because she loves it. Stephen agrees for Victoria to keep Mystery because she has grown attached to him over time. As Mystery grows up, their bond strengthens. Victoria talks about how beautiful he is and how he has changed her life for the better. One day, Stephen drops Victoria off at school again and meets Anna once more. When she sees Mystery with him, she tells him that she works at a wildlife protection center, and it's the first time in her life she's seen such an unusual dog like him. She suggests bringing him into the center so they can feed him and find out what breed he is. Stephen agrees, so they get into his car and leave. On their way there, they find that all the villagers are protesting because wolves in the forest are attacking their sheep. When Stephen returns home later, Terry comes over for lunch and asks about Mystery's breed. Stephen tells him that he's definitely from a husky breed because he's calm and doesn't bark much. The next morning at school, Anna asks why he didn't come by as he said he would. He admits that he forgot, but learned that Mystery is from a husky breed when Anna examines him closely. However, Stephen interrupts them, saying it's impossible because Mystery has been living with them for quite some time now. If he were a wolf, they would have known much earlier. Afterward, he leaves Anna behind. When Stephen returns home later on, he builds a small house for Mystery so he can sleep in it instead of sleeping with Victoria in her room. But at night, they are surprised when Victoria finds out that Mystery is afraid of sleeping alone. He's gotten used to sleeping next to her on the bed. The next day they go for a walk in the forest, when suddenly they see Mystery's mother looking at him from afar. She's been missing him. Victoria notices this wolf and feels scared for Mystery's safety around it. At that moment, Stephen takes her hand quickly as they leave the area. They head towards Anna's center so they can conduct tests on Mystery. Anna tells them that he's actually a wolf from the gray wolf species. Afterward, Anna speaks privately with Stephen about how gentle Mystery is and poses no threat to them whatsoever. However, farmers in the village really hate wolves very much, and if they see him, they will kill him. Anna suggests that Stephen take Mystery to a wildlife sanctuary in Italy because it would be a safe place for him. However, Stephen refuses because his daughter Victoria is very attached to him, and this could worsen her mental state even more than before. As soon as he returns home, he reassures Victoria that he won't let anyone take Mystery away from her. They then go into the storage room to hide him from the farmers. Meanwhile, at that time, Mystery's mother attacks a flock of sheep belonging to a farmer living near Stephen. The farmer talks to Stephen and warns him to hide any animals he has at home immediately because a wolf has attacked his sheep. Stephen responds that he doesn't have any animals. He then gets into the car with Victoria as they are heading to a party, but the farmer doesn't believe them and continues searching the house with his friend until they find Mystery in the storage room. They become very scared of him and decide to call Anna to come take Mystery away. However, Anna is at the party with Stephen, so she has to bring workers from the Wildlife Protection Center to take Mystery. Victoria breaks down and cries, telling her father that she hates him for allowing them to take Mystery away. Over time, her mental state deteriorates, and she continues crying every day in her room without speaking to anyone. Stephen takes her to a public meeting in the village to convince them to let his daughter raise the wolf Mystery, but they refuse because wolves pose a significant threat to their sheep. When he gets into the car, he is surprised that she knew all along that Mystery was a wolf and not a dog. Nevertheless, she insisted on raising him because she knew he wouldn't harm her. After some time, Victoria goes to school where her teacher is talking to her. Suddenly, she hears a noise outside and goes out to see what it is. To her surprise, she finds Mystery waiting for her and realizes he has grown large and strong. She loves him very much and takes him with her so no one from the village sees him and harms him. At the same time, Stephen is at the bar when Anna comes to talk to him. She tells him that Mystery has escaped from the sanctuary and is likely looking for Victoria because he loves her. Before she can finish speaking, Stephen receives a call from Victoria's teacher informing him that she left school and people saw her walking with a wolf towards the mountain. Stephen rushes out to look for her, but cannot find her. Suddenly, he sees Mystery in front of him, so he follows him through the forest until he reaches Victoria, who is sitting on the ground, unable to move from the cold. He picks her up and takes her to stay at a farmer's house because their home is far from there. The next day, Anna and Terry come by to check on them. Victoria tells them that Mystery still remembers her and loves her. Meanwhile, a group of hunters is in the forest searching for wolves to hunt. At that moment, Stephen talks to Victoria and reassures her that Mystery is in the forest and will surely return to his family. She tells him that she loves him and knows he would never abandon her. Just as she finishes speaking, she sees him coming towards her, so she rushes over to him quickly. But suddenly, one of the hunters appears and shoots at him. Stephen runs after him and takes Mystery home to remove the bullet from his body, while Victoria waits outside, fearing that Mystery might die. Her father reassures her that he is still alive. After some time, Anna comes back to talk with Stephen and tells him that she got permission for Mystery to live in the eastern part of the forest. This will be a safer place for him since it's far from the village, meaning none of the farmers will be able to harm him. They go to inform Victoria of this news. They expect her to refuse it, but she agrees because she fears that the farmers will kill him. In the morning, she hugs him tightly, removes the collar from around his neck, and tells him to go back to his family. At first, he hesitates because he loves her, but as soon as he sees his family, he walks away and goes back to them again. The movie ends here.
If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit like and share to support us and help us reach more people. Also, make sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell so you'll get all the new videos as soon as they're uploaded. Don't forget to share your thoughts in a comment below. Your feedback is really important to us and helps us improve our content. Thank you so much for your continuous support.